Hello everyone, this is a video about this Walkman that it came with this belt pouch, and the belt pouch is in really good condition. No signs of wear apart from a little bit of O of Sony. There is a little bit of scratches there. It's more about my OCD, but it's in relatively good condition. And some people, they are selling this for 15 quid, some people £10, but some people, they are selling this as a part of a package. Anyway, I washed everything and I somehow sanitize everything before I make a video to the maximum. And now this is supposed to be the star of the show, which is a very robust and loud Walkman, and the model number is WM-FX315. FX means that it has a radio and a cassette player, and if it's GX, it means it has a radio, cassette player and recorder. Anyway, this one is really in reasonable condition, not much of the scratches anywhere. It didn't come with a belt, but I have a lot of these somewhere stored. But there are two types of this. Some of them, they are going out from the top, like so, and some of them going down in order to release the belt clip. Anyway, this is it. There are some scratches here because they have stored it like that, and this part was always in touch with the surface. Anyway, it takes 2 AA batteries, and I have to tell you that these models, these shapes of Walkmans, forget about the face, but these plastic ones, they rust and somehow tend to leak from the positive point that is in here. I show you, this video is about this and the inside look of this. Anyway, this one is really sought after because as well as it has a radio, it has auto reverse and Dolby and FM AM radio. I show you all around this. And another caveat about these volumes, they are really difficult to turn. You have to, because it's not new and it's rubbed off all of these gear shape surrounding of the volume, and it's really difficult, but most of people, they leave it to the maximum. And here, let me see if I left it to the maximum as well. This one is minimum. Let's do it in max to the maximum. And then we have mega bass on off, and we have Dolby here, and on this side we have auto volume level system, that it has 3 stages to just tone down the music, or the volume is going down through 2 stages, and then off, and then headphone, and then tuning knob, volume knob, and then normal chrome or FM stereo and mono knob. And on the top we have the tape selector, FM, AM and tape. And then here we have a stop, forward, play, rewind, and then auto reverse. And this is the mode of the auto reverse, is going forever until the battery runs out, and this one playing both sides and then turns itself off. And here you have the wall adapter jack, and in this case you're lucky because it's center positive, so you shouldn't be worried about this. And DC in 3 volts, and then the open is here. This one is a bottom feeder. It means you put the head to the top, and that's it. And then all the mechanism here, not mechanism, the electrical part, they are here. Let me get my torch here for you. Is there. Believe me, these are not dust. It's just some sort of, you know, visual imperfections, because I have cleaned this thoroughly, you know. And at the bottom you have the ribbon cable that is going inside, that I'm going to show you. But for the time being, I put the tape in there. I won't put the tape in there because I want to show you everything about this, and then I play a little bit of music. And the pictures of the inside are here. This is, I opened it and I put the facing over there and there. The back is here, and this is the mechanism, and this is how the belt is going round. And this system is very, very robust. And the part that I told you is prone to leakage and rusting is this positive prone that is coming out of here. And most of them, when you put the tape in there, they don't work, and you think, whoa, what's happening? Because the motor doesn't turn, the radio is not coming on. So you panic and you think, oh, something is seriously wrong with this guy. What is this one? That you have to open it and clean it, because it's rather deep in there. Is nearly there. So the access is very limited, and you have to open this. The way that these are open is really, really getting on my nerve, because they are all about those 3 clips that I told you in my other videos. One there, one in the middle, and one in that corner. So it's really hard to disengage those 3, but there is another way, a brutal way to do that, and that is by opening this part and start prying from here. But this is a brutal way of opening it. You might break some of the clips all around this. But for those that they are a little bit impatient, they can, you know, open it from here, and with the spudger, soft spudger, you carry on going all around, and then disengage. It has 1 in this corner and 1 in this corner, and 2 in here, and 3 at the back that you can see them from here, but you cannot disengage them. Let me see if I can show you that. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 is deep in here. Anyhow, let me just put this in here and get it ready. And I'm not gonna play any radio. You know, the radio of these, they are robust, they never go wrong. So to avoid any copyright reasons, I just don't demonstrate the radio that is working. And now I show you a little bit of inside. Oh, I should show you this as well. This is this hole is for the adjustment of the speed, and these three you don't touch because they are for tuning. And unless you have the blueprint of this, you shouldn't touch these whatsoever. Only this one, if you need to. Anyway, let me just get a tape and then put a tape in there and replay some songs, and then I show you a little bit of what I have here for you. Let me just finish this and put it aside. So this was the inside. This is the radio that is behind here, that I told you don't touch these. And then that is the speed. The speed, let me just show you, the speed is there. So, and then this is a larger image of that. You can pause and look at it if you want, and this is how the belt is going around. And this is the front of the board where you put the tape in there, and this is the head. These are the pinch rollers. And I showed you in my other videos that these models, the plastic ones, they have prepared this for auto reverse, but the shaft of the spindle is not coming all the way out, so it's hidden a little bit inside. So they are ready to be to turn into auto reverse. And this is, let me just make it a little bit bigger for you to have a look. This is the radio, the scale, motor, and then head, pinch rollers. That's really it. Let me just see if I have. This is another picture just to show you the head, but it doesn't show properly. Let me see if I have it with the flash. This is the one. The head, the pinch rollers, and everything else. And this is the culprit that you have to check before giving up on this one. And this is the head again. And this is the electrical part for two low and high volumes, and then the mega bass and the Dolby switch. And then let me see, this is another picture that is so loud that you don't need a some kind of amplifier to hear it, but obviously if you want to enjoy your music, an amplifier is going to be very helpful. Anyway, that's it. Let me just get the appropriate tape to play some music, and then we end this video. So this is the tape that I always play. I just put it in there without any hesitation because it's auto reverse, because one side of this tape is empty, is blank. Anyway, let me connect it to the, without the amplifier at the moment. Let me see, this is without the amplifier, and then it's impossible for you to connect this to a modern headphone and then be able to turn the volume all the way up. It's very loud. So this is the Dolby. Let me just rewind it a little bit. This is the rewind. A little bit of fast forward. Everything works perfectly. While it's going back, let me just see. You see, it's a little bit difficult to turn this. Can you see that I'm struggling? Unless I am very, very, delicate with these gears. And then here we have the tape selector. Oh, here was the tape selector. This is chrome metal. This is normal. And this is Dolby. And this is Mega Bass. Off. On. I'm really dreading this, because it's not really good. Listen to it. This is the low. This is high, sorry. Okay. Let's listen with the amplifier. Let me turn the volume down all the way. And now turn the amplifier on and play and volume. Let me just put this aside a bit. Believe me, the volume is not even at full. Mega Bass off. On, Dolby, on, off, and then chrome, metal, and normal. It's fully recommendable, this one. The only bad thing about it is adjustment of these two, and if you always leave it to the maximum, the debris and dust are going to get stuck in that corner, and then the turning of them is very difficult. But still, you can, flick them off with a spudger, very thin spudger underneath, and just flick them off, and they come off. And you can clean the volumes and the surrounding of it and the volume knobs, and then put them back together. Anyway, the price of this varies from £15 not working in a battered condition, and then going up to £45 in a working condition but not really good condition aesthetically. Anyway, this one is reasonably good, and I think it's worth at least £30, and 15 or £10 for this. This is a good deal if you can find one, and they are very loud, and you're not gonna be disappointed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next video, a little bit of OCD attack. Until my next video, take care of yourself and each other, and have a great time.